Hello everyone, welcome back to our favorite YouTube channel, Privacy Prodigy. गोपनीयतेचा संरक्षण. Today we are taking a strategic deep dive into EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, and Global Data Privacy Essentials. A complete compliance masterclass. In this session, we will break down the latest regulatory developments, key compliance requirements, and global privacy trends, all simplified and structured to help you stay ahead with confidence. Introduction to General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, EU AI Act, Model First, Introduction to EU AI, European Union Artificial Intelligence. In this master class, we demystify the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, and GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, two of the most influential regulatory frameworks shaping the future of artificial intelligence and data protection worldwide. Whether you are a data protection officer, a DPO, business leader, cybersecurity professional, compliance officer, data privacy officer, consultant, or technology leader, creator. This course will give you the clarity and confidence to interpret, implement, and operationalize this regulation in a real world environments. We begin by exploring the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, a landmark regulation designed to ensure that the AI systems are safe, transparent, fair, and aligned with fundamental human rights. You will learn how AI systems are classified based on the risk levels from unacceptable to minimal and what compliance looks like for high risk AI, including requirements around data governance, human oversights, transparency, and security. You will also understand the Act's global reach, the penalties for non compliance, and how innovation is supported through a regulatory sandboxes. Next, we break down the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, the world's most comprehensive data privacy law. We will learn how organizations must responsibly collect, process, store, and transfer personal data when upholding critical principles like transparency, purpose limitations, data minimization, and accountability. We will explain individual rights such as data access, erasure, portability, and objection, and how businesses must respond to data breaches, manage third party vendors, and adopt privacy by design. Throughout the course, we will gain the practical implementation, focused guidance, including how to evaluate AI system, a risk level under the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act. How to map and audit personal data workflows for GDPR compliance. How to draft or update privacy notices, documentation and governance processes. How to conduct a data protection impact assessments, DPIs. How to align AI development and deployment with ethical and legal expectations. This masterclass provides the clear explanations, hands-on examples, and actionable frameworks that can be applied in organizations of any size of sector. By the end of the course, we will not only understand the laws but also how to apply them effectively to reduce the risk, maintain trust, and support innovation, learning outcomes, understand the purpose and structure of the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, and GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, identify risk based AI categories and compliance obligations, implement practical data protection and governance processes, protect user rights while enabling responsible technological innovation, prepare your organization for regulatory audits and legal scrutiny. Introduction to the EU AI Act and Global Data Privacy Essentials. European Union Artificial Intelligence Act and a Global Data Privacy Essentials, a complete compliance masterclass. Why learn this now? Artificial intelligence is evolving faster than traditional compliance frameworks. Government and regulators worldwide are now in stepping in, and EU AI Act, European Artificial Intelligence Act, is the world first comprehensive artificial intelligence regulation. This law does not just apply to companies in the European Union (EU), it applies globally to any organization that develops, deploys, or sells AI artificial intelligence systems that impact individuals in the European Union (EU). So whether you are in the India, the US, the Middle East, or anywhere else, if you are AI product, artificial intelligence product touches EU, European Union users, you need to understand the Act. Introduction to General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, EU AI Act, Model First, Introduction to EU AI, European Union Artificial Intelligence. Navigating the EU AI Act in European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, ensuring compliance and fostering innovation. Let us begin by answering the most important question. What is the EU AI Act? European Union Artificial Intelligence Act. The EU AI Act is a legislative framework introduced by the European Commission in April 2021. It is designed to ensure that AI technologies are developed and user in ways that protect fundamental human rights like privacy, fairness, safety, and non-discrimination. Understanding the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, navigating the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, ensuring compliance and fostering innovation. What is the EU AI Act? European Union Artificial Intelligence Act. The EU AI Act is a legislative framework introduced by the European Commission in April 2021. It is designed to ensure that AI technologies are developed and user in ways that protect fundamentals human rights like privacy, fairness, safety, and non-discrimination. A risk-based classification of AI system. The Act classifies AI systems into four levels of the risk, much like data protection in a GDPR. The compliance burden increases based on potential harm. Unacceptable risk. AI systems are deemed harmful and banned, such as those violating fundamental rights. For example, social scoring by government or subliminal manipulation. High risk AI systems that require strict regulatory compliance because of their potential impact on health, safety, or fundamental rights. For example, biometric authentication, biometric identification, AI used in critical infrastructure or in legal decisions. Limited risk system requiring some level of transparency, such as chatbots, which must disclose they are not human. Minimal risk systems with low or no risk, such as AI used in video games or spam filters, which are largely unregulated. 2. Compliance requirements for high risk AI, artificial intelligence. High risk AI, artificial intelligence system must meet stringent requirements, including risk management and mitigation, data governance and quality, transparency and documentation, human oversight, security and robustness. Artificial intelligence, high risk AI. carries the most responsibilities. Requirements include risk management processes, data governance, and dataset quality checks, clear technical documentation, human supervision mechanisms, robust security controls. This ensures AI, artificial intelligence, does not operate in the dark. There must always be traceability, accountability, and human understanding. 3. Transparency obligations. AI systems, artificial intelligence systems that interact directly with users. Example, chatbots or deepfakes must disclose their AI nature to avoid deception. 3. Transparency obligations. AI systems, artificial intelligence systems that interact directly with users. Example, chatbots or deepfakes must disclose their AI nature to avoid deception. Transparency obligation. If an AI systems interacts with a human, that person must know. This prevents deceptions, misinformations, and loss of autonomy. Examples you can say on screen. Chatbot must announce themselves. Deepfake must be watermark. Voice clones must disclose AI's synthesis. 4. Enforcements and penalties. Non-compliance with the Act can result in a significant fines up to 30 million euro or 6% of the global annual turnover for companies, whichever is higher. For severe violations, 20 million euro or 4% of the global annual turnover for other breaches. Enforcements and penalties. Non-compliance is not achieved up to 30 million euro or 6% of annual global revenue for severe violations, up to 20 million euro or 4% of the other breaches, just like GDPR. This is a serious. Companies cannot afford to ignore it. 5. Innovation support. The Act encourages innovation by establishing AI, artificial intelligence, regulatory sandboxes, allowing organizations to test AI systems, artificial intelligence systems in a controlled environment under regulatory oversight, encouraging innovation, not limiting it. The Act also supports responsible innovation through AI, artificial intelligence, regulatory sandboxes. These allow organizations to test their AI systems under supervised, compliant environments before launch. 6. Global implications. The EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act has extraterritorial applicability, meaning it applies to artificial intelligence systems developed or deployed outside the European Union if they affect European Union citizens. A global impact. The European Union Artificial Intelligence Act has a extraterritorial reach, meaning even if your company is not in the European Union, if your artificial intelligence systems impact European Union individuals, this law applies to you. A global impact. The European Union Artificial Intelligence Act has a extraterritorial reach, meaning even if your company is not in the European Union, if your artificial intelligence systems impact European Union individuals, this law applies to you. Goals of the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, foster innovation and truth is AI, artificial intelligence, protect fundamental rights and values, ensure AI systems, artificial intelligence systems are safe, fair, and transparent, establish, harmonize the legal framework across the European Union, the EU. The EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, is one of the first major regulatory efforts globally to, to comprehensively address AI technologies. Artificial intelligence technologies is seen as a benchmark for other jurisdictions considering AI, artificial intelligence, governance. Summary, a key takeaways. The EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, is the world first major artificial intelligence AI regulation. It uses a risk-based approach. High-risk AI, artificial intelligence requires a strong documentation, a testing and oversight. There are strict penalties for non-compliance. The law applies globally, not only in the EU, European Union. Lesson summary, EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act overview. The EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, is a regulatory framework introduced by the European Commission to ensure that artificial intelligence is developed and used responsibly across the European Union. Its core purpose is to protect fundamental rights such as privacy, safety, and fairness while still promoting innovation. The Act uses a risk-based classification model, grouping AI systems into unacceptable, high, limited, and minimal risk categories. Unacceptable risk AI systems are banned, while high risk systems must follow strict requirements, including strong data governance, transparency, human oversight, and security controls. AI tools that interact with users must clearly disclose that they are not human to prevent misleading or manipulative interactions. Organizations that fail to comply may be face heavy penalties reaching up to 30 million euro or 6% of the global annual turnovers. To support innovation, the Act also encourages the use of AI sandboxes, allowing companies to safety test AI solutions under supervision because the Act applies to AI systems that impact EU citizens, European Union citizens, even if developed outside the European Union. It has significant global influence, shaping how AI will be built and governed worldwide. This was just the beginning. In the upcoming model, we will explore implementation, frameworks, documentation templates, AI governance models, and hands on compliance strategies you can apply immediately inside your organization. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notification so you don't miss the next session. And if your organization needs help preparing for AI Act compliance, please feel free to reach out via the email mentioned in the description. I am Anil Patil, your host, and this is the Privacy Prodigy, our favorite YouTube channel, where we shape the future of ethical and responsible technology. Question first: what is the EU AI Act? European Union Artificial Intelligence Act. Answer: the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, is the major regulations proposed by the European Union to ensure that artificial intelligence is used safely and responsibly. It aims to protect fundamental rights such as privacy, safety, and non discrimination, while still supporting innovation in AI technologies. Question first: what is the EU AI Act? Explanation: the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Act, is a new regulation created by the European Union to make sure artificial intelligence is used responsibly and safely. It focuses on production privacy, fairness, safety, and human rights while still encouraging innovation. In short, it is about using AI the right way. Question 2: how does the European Union Artificial Intelligence Act AI Act classify AI systems? Answer: the Act uses the risk-based classification with four levels. First, unacceptable risk, completely banned AI systems. For example, social scoring by the government. Second, high risk, strictly regulated systems. For example, biometric identification, AI in healthcare, or legal decisions. A limited risk number third, limited risk requires transparency. For example, chatbots must say they are AI. A risk fourth, minimal risk, a low or no regulation. For example, video game AI, spam filters. Question 2: how does the EU AI Act classify AI systems? European Union Artificial Intelligence Act classify AI systems. Explanation. It uses the risk-based model with four levels. First, unacceptable risk. These AI systems are banned. Examples, government social scoring or AI that manipulates human behavior. Second, high risk. These systems are can be used but only under strict rules. Examples, biometric identification, AI in healthcare, or legal decisions. A third, limited risk. These require transparency, like a chatbots saying, I am AI. Four, minimal risk. These have little or no regulation, like video, a game, AI, or spam filters. So, the higher the risk, the tighter the control. Question 3. What are the requirements for high risk AI systems under the Act? Answer. High risk AI must follow the strict compliance rules, including a strong risk management and a testing, a proper data governance, and a quality controls, a clear transparency and a documentation, mandatory a human oversight, high security and robustness standards. Question 3. What are the requirements for the high risk AI systems under the Act? Explanation. High risk AI artificial intelligence must follow a strong compliance requirements, including risk management and testing, quality and fairness of the data, clear transparency and documentation, human oversight, strong security measures, basically no shortcuts. Question 4. What happens if organizations do not comply with the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act? Answer. A non-compliance can be lead to major fines such as up to 30 million euro or 6% of the global annual revenue for serious violations, up to 20 million euro or 4% of the global annual revenue for other breaches. Question 4. What happens if organizations do not comply with the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act? Explanation. Non-compliance can lead to huge penalties up to 30 million euro or 6% of the global revenue for serious violation, up to 20 million euro or 4% of the revenue for other cases. So yes, organization will want to take this seriously. Question 5. Why is the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act important globally? Answer. The Act applies not only inside the EU, European Union, but also to any AI system impacting EU citizens, European Union citizens, even if developed abroad. This makes a global benchmark, influencing and how companies worldwide design, deploy, and govern AI responsibly. Question 5. Why is the EU AI Act, European Union Artificial Intelligence Act important globally. Explanation: this law applies to any AI system that affects peoples in the UI, European Union citizens, even if it is built outside the EU, European Union. Also, companies around the world are now rethinking how they build and deploy AI. At the European Union, Artificial Intelligence Act is becoming a global standard.
Thank you for joining us today. Stay private, stay safe, and stay secure. Only with privacy Prodigy. गोपनीयतेचा विलक्षण. If you found this session valuable, please remember to like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to activate the notification bell so you never miss our future insights on EU AI Act, GDPR, CCPA, DPDPA, cybersecurity awareness, data privacy and protection, and also regulatory compliance.